Let me tell you something up front. My body doesn't always listen to me. It's like having a remote-controlled robot with sticky buttons. You press walk forward, and it might do a little jig, stumble sideways, or just lie there pretending it's on strike. Doctors call it cerebral palsy. I call it an inconvenient plot twist. Now, when I was younger, say around 8, I thought it meant my life was basically canceled. Other kids were out running, climbing trees, playing soccer. I was trying to win a wrestling match with a fork at lunch. Let me tell you, mashed potatoes are brutal opponents. And I hated it. I hated the looks. Those awkward, sad little stares people give you like you're already a before photo. I hated how teachers talked slowly to me, as if my brain had joined my legs in the rebellion. Most of all, I hated how I started believing them. I thought, if my body's broken, maybe I'm broken too. I got real good at being invisible. Kept quiet. Didn't raise my hand, even when I knew the answer. Didn't talk much, except to my cat Galileo. He didn't care about my CP. He mostly cared that I warmed up his pillow before bed. But then something happened. Enter Mr. Simmons, 6th grade science teacher. Bald head, bow tie, eyes like a hawk. The kind of guy who treated every kid like they were about to invent time travel or accidentally blow up the gymnasium. I liked him immediately. One day he handed us this group project on space exploration. I got stuck with the cool kids, you know the ones. Tall, loud, allergic to effort. They ignored me at first, until I casually mentioned that NASA once considered putting an astronaut with a disability in space because it could help in zero gravity. Boom. They blinked. Wait, you know NASA stuff? Oh, just a bit, I said. I had read 14 books and watched every documentary on it, twice. Suddenly I wasn't the weird kid in the wheelchair. I was the space guy. They gave me the lead on our presentation, and I crushed it. Well, okay, my speech software glitched halfway and accidentally said Uranus like 3 different ways. But everyone laughed, and I laughed too. It felt good. That night, I looked at myself in the mirror, my arms twitching, legs all twisted, and I thought, yeah, this isn't what I would have ordered from the catalog. But maybe, just maybe, there's more to me than my warranty issues. Since then, I've leaned in. I've written blogs about life with CP, given talks at schools, and even helped design an app for kids who can't speak with their mouths but have a lot to say with their eyes. Turns out you don't need working legs to change the world, just a working brain, a stubborn heart, and maybe a sarcastic sense of humor. So yeah, I still can't run. My body still ignores me sometimes, but I've learned to shout louder with my thoughts than most people do with their mouths. And if I ever do go to space one day, I'll tell you this, floating without having to walk, that sounds like sweet revenge.